everyone, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new, hi, I'm Haley and I'm so happy you're stopping by today. Today's video is packed with tons of messy house cleaning motivation. We needed to just pick up, do some deep cleaning, dust, change the sheets, all that kind of stuff. So if you're in need of cleaning motivation, you came to the right place. Prop me up somewhere and let's clean together. Or if you need to watch this first to get motivation, go ahead and do that. I'm so happy you're here. Give this video a thumbs up if you're ready for some cleaning motivation, and let's get started in this bedroom, changing the sheets and dusting. My daughter sometimes on the weekends when she wakes up will come lay in bed with us and she'll prop her little hands onto the headboard, and I noticed earlier that there was a ton of handprints and it was so dusty, so I wanted to make sure I got this tackled, and my fan was also so dirty. So I'm using the trick where you do a what is it called, a pillow cover, and just go along it, and it makes it so less messy, and then you can go ahead and dust them and you're not getting dust everywhere. It is such a nice little trick. Slow down. Now we're just headed into the living room, and honestly this is just a variety of different messes going on. We have blankets, clothes, shoes, toys, kitchen stuff, stuff that goes in the entertainment center, just a variety. And honestly it can be kind of overwhelming with all of just the random stuff that gets everywhere, because Waverly has learned how to open up the cabinets, and it's something that it's gonna just take time for her to learn that she can't always get into those, and for her to be able to clean them up. We are working on like her learning how to clean up her toys, and she does understand it kind of. She's not that old to fully understand, but we're slowly getting to where she does, and I'm just trying to remember that it's okay. She's this little for only so long, so I want to enjoy it and just remember her getting in there and finding new toys to play with that aren't actual toys. But sometimes it can be overwhelming. I shared in a short earlier this week how it just can feel overwhelming, and I've kind of just been in a funk where I haven't really known how to honestly keep up with all of the mess, because I feel like I'm just constantly cleaning. But I just know when I get done cleaning that I feel so much better, and that's what motivates me, honestly. You'll have to let me know what motivates you to like get a clean house. Because for me, that's really what I just love, is just at the end having a nice clean house, even if it is for 5 minutes before it gets messed up again. It's just nice to have a nice clean reset. One of us gotta say the obvious. Nobody loves me better. Nobody loves me better. Nobody loves me better. I'm just too scared to settle down. There'd be many nights I got too high and almost left town. But there's something about you, something about you. This is definitely the more messy side of the house, where we kind of just walk in and it becomes like our catch-all, because we don't have like an actual entryway. So this is where stuff gets cluttered, and Waverly was taking a nap during this time, so I kind of just stack everything that needs to go into her room by the door, and then when she wakes up I can just go ahead and put it in there. But that way I can get the house clean for the most part until she goes in there. But I wanted to stop for a second and clean this high chair. I can't remember what she had eaten, but it was a mess and it was getting like just stained everywhere. I really need to take the cover off and throw it in the washer. Maybe in the next couple of weeks I'll do that, because it really needs it. It's really bad, but I wanted to give it a good scrub, and then I went ahead and moved it because I was going to give the floors a good mop, and I wanted this out of the way. Yes, nobody loves me better, yeah. I get too drunk and too scared and lie to you. If only you knew I would die for
gotta say the obvious. Nobody loves me better. Nobody loves me better.
Right now I'm standing in a corner. I see you from across the room. It's kinda crowded here, but I know you see me too. Everybody's singing, oh, everybody's singing, oh. I don't know what it is about you. It must be in the way you move. Just say you want me to. We got nothing to lose. You're looking so you're looking so Now I'm moving closer to you, and it's getting dark in this room. Tell me what you wanna do. Baby, let me love you, let me love you. Let me love you, let me love you. Baby, let me love you, let me love you. Let me love, baby, let me love you.
A lot of this mess was from us going to a Lainey Wilson concert. We drove like 3-ish hours away for the concert on a Thursday, and then we came home the same night. And so Waverly had her first sleepover at her grandma's house. This was the first time she's ever spent the night away from us, and I actually handled it pretty well. But a lot of this mess was just from all of the stuff that we had to give for her, like her overnight stay. And then Waverly actually ended up unpacking part of her bag because she figured out how to unzip the backpack when it was sitting on the floor. So it just was a lot that we had to get taken care of because it was a mess.
Let me love you, let me love you. Baby, let me love you, let me love you. Let me love, baby.
Going through this fridge had been on my to-do list for quite some time. We were getting low on groceries and we needed to go to the grocery store, but I didn't want to go until I went through the whole fridge and got rid of anything that was expired. I like to do this usually weekly, but this ended up being more than a couple of weeks. So I wanted to get that done because it was just starting to get gross with just random food in there that we couldn't even eat.
When I look at you smile, I don't know how, but it feels like I'm drunk on you. It feels like I'm drunk on you. It feels like I'm drunk on you. Oh! Let me love you. Baby, let me love you, let me love you. Let me love you, let me love you. Baby, let me love you, let me love you. Let me love, let me love. Let me love you. Wait a minute, I just wanna get to you. I've been trying for some time. 'Cause I've been waiting.
If you're wondering what the little pink strands are that we have kind of throughout our house, those are our makeshift baby proofers situations. It's so that way she can't get into the pot and pans because she loves to just like chuck the pans, as well as attempt to do that with the lids, and I do not want her to break those and have glass everywhere and have her get hurt. So we have one on that one and then one on the garbage because she likes to dig out everything in the garbage. The joys of having a toddler. But I wanted to give this microwave a good wipe down. I hadn't given it a really good clean in, I don't even know the last time, so it wasn't too terrible because we usually cover things when we're cooking, but I just wanted to make sure it was nice and cleaned. And then I'm gonna go ahead and clean actually above this cabinet as well. Since we're cooking here and there's just like grease and steam and all that, this cabinet gets really built up and there gets to be just a lot of grease, and so I like to clean this periodically and it started getting like really shiny and you could just see that it was getting gross. So I went ahead and wiped that down.
To get by. I just wanna hold you. I just wanna look into your eyes and tell you that I want you. You know you make me feel so alive. Can't stop thinking about you day and night. Love it when you kiss me, love it when we touch. Every time I'm down, yeah, you make me smile. You're the solution. You are, you are, you are, you are, you are, you are, you are. You are the solution. You are the solution. You are, you are, you are, you are, you are, you are, you are. You are the solution. You are the solution. Everything I needed. I never thought I'd meet someone like you. You know you are the reason why I feel like I can fly. Thinking about you day and night. I love it when you kiss me, love it when we touch. Every time I'm down, yeah, you make me smile. You're the solution. You are, you are, you are, you are, you are, you are, you are. You are the solution. You are the solution. You are, you are, you are, you are, you are, you are, you are. You are the solution. You are the solution. I wanna hold your head. You're everything that I desire. Every time we touch, we get set the world on fire, world on fire. I wanna hold your head. You're everything that I desire, I desire. Oh, every time we touch, we get set the world on fire, world on fire. I just wanna look into your
I really need to get better about doing these dishes before I go to bed. I feel like I can handle the mess in the living room, like that's not that big of a deal to me, but doing these dishes the next day, I always like dread. But I'm always so tired in the evening and my husband usually doesn't get home until late, so I usually just like to spend time with him instead. But I think I'm going to try to make it more of a priority, just so maybe it'll help me feel less chaotic and I can just feel like I'm on top of our housework a little bit more. And then especially with Waverly's bottles, leaving whole milk in there overnight just really makes them stinky. She's officially now on to whole milk. We've been transitioning her for the probably past 2 weeks from my frozen breast milk to whole milk, and I'm so grateful that she was able to have all of that milk, breast milk, probably like 4.5 months after she had turned 1. And so now she's just straight on whole milk, and we're going to start transitioning her from a bottle to a sippy cup soon. since Waverly was taking a good nap still, I didn't want to pull out the vacuum to vacuum our living room and all of the rugs so I could sweep and mop because her room's right there. So instead, I just went ahead and started into the bathroom. I wanted to give the vanity a good clean, the toilet, and then the tub. If you watched my last cleaning video, I shared that I was going to clean my tub in my next during the week. That just didn't happen. It was too busy. So I wanted to make sure for sure that this got done today.
I hear a voice on the radio. Just for you. Whoa, 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 you're ever so shy and you don't realize you're the song in our minds. Whoa, 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 you fill our hearts and heal everyone's scars. You're the song in our minds. I hear the sound of a radio. I hear a song on the radio. I hear a voice on the radio. I hear the sound of a radio. I hear a song on the radio. I hear a voice on the
I will never smile for you, smile for you, smile for you, smile for you. I will never cry for you, cry for you, cry for you, cry for you. I can't take this anymore. You say we're done, but you still want more. Baby, what I need is you out the door. This time I'm sure, yeah, that you're a bad boy, up to no good. Trying to be a man, but you're stuck in boyhood. Baby, you won't ever treat me the way you should. So it's over for good. I will never smile for you, smile for you, smile for you, smile for you. Yeah, I will never cry for you, cry for you, cry for you, cry for you. Oh yeah, oh yeah. What do you expect me to when I'm over you? Can't you tell by the look on my face that I will never smile for you, smile for you, smile for you, smile for you? It's been chaos from the start. Can't believe I made it this far. Guess I needed it to see who you really are. Breaker of hearts, yeah. You made your bed, now lie in it, baby. Rest your head, let it dream about me. Cause I'm fed up with you crazy. I will never smile for you, smile for you.
Now I'm going to go ahead and give all the floors a really good sweep and mop. And I'm starting in the bathroom, and then I'm going to go ahead and go into the kitchen, sweep and mop in there, and then I will end in the living room with the floors.
Look on my face that I will never smile for you, smile for you, smile for you, smile for you. I will never smile for you. I will never smile for you. You made your bed, now lie in it, baby. Rest your head, let it dream about me. Cause I'm fed up with you crazy. I will never smile for you, smile for you, smile for you, smile for you. Yeah, I will never cry for you, cry for you, cry for you, cry for you. about the way I live, but it's a 24-karat dream. No supermodel in my dirty jeans, but in my 24 inches heels. I'm not pretending, I'm born like this, a game for the reckless. It's so extreme and I don't really care, I don't really care, yeah. No, I don't really care, I don't really care, yeah. They're calling me a mad woman, mad woman, mad woman. Calling me a mad woman, mad woman. No, I don't really care, I don't really care, yeah. 'Cause boy, it's none of your business if I'm a mad woman. It's trouble in your mind, how I spend my time, but it's a 24-hour streak. Wasting all your thoughts just to criticize, but there are plenty more ways to think. I'm not pretending, I'm born like this, a game for the reckless. It's so extreme and I don't really care, I don't really care, yeah. No, I don't really care, I don't really care, yeah. They're calling me a mad woman, mad woman, mad woman. Calling me a mad woman, mad woman. No, I don't really care, I don't really care, yeah. 'Cause boy, it's none of your business if I'm a mad woman.
The last thing that we're going to be doing today is just putting on the sheets and making the bed. I wasn't going to make it fully, but I decided I love when I walk in and it's fully made, so that's what I went ahead and did. But thank you guys all so much for watching. I hope it gave you motivation to tackle a space that it needed to for you today. And if you just sat and watched the video to get motivation, I hope you have it now and you can get up and clean something by putting on another video from me, or watching another video. But thank you guys all so much for being here and watching. If you like homemaking, mom life, cleaning, all that kind of stuff, I would love to have you subscribe today. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and leave me a comment other videos you would like to see, or if you're cleaning with me today and what you were doing during this video. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.